Just be out with us.
To Sapa, located on the northern Vietnam. We are so close to the Chinese border, and the reason to come here is
The views.
it is known for the tallest mountain in the Indochina, and the scenery here is absolutely stunning. In this video, we will show you what Sapa has to offer.
If you're new to our channel, my name is Devon.
And I'm Irina.
And we are Just Be Out.
We create informative travel videos to help you get the most out of your vacation. We are visiting in the month of August, and it is considered the rainiest month in the northern Vietnam, especially here in Sapa. And we can clearly see the weather pattern here. In the morning and early afternoon, it's raining a lot, and all this beautiful scenery is covered by clouds.
But during the day, it opens up and it becomes sunny and beautiful. So let's explore Sapa and just be out with us. Chee!
We just made it to Sapa, and the journey getting here was awesome.
Yes, we took a bus, kind of like a sleeper bus, and it was about 6 hours. They said it was 6 hours. It didn't feel like 6 hours. I did take a nap, so maybe it was a much longer nap than what I thought I took. But yeah, we got here pretty quickly. It felt really quickly. The bus was nice. It was comfortable.
I think that was the best bus I've ever been on.
Yeah, it's considered what, a luxury.
It was $17 per person one way.
When you get here, there's no Grab, unfortunately, like in Hanoi, because obviously Hanoi is a bigger city. You know, they do have Grab. Here they don't, so you have to use a taxi, and obviously the taxi is more expensive than Grab. For us to get a taxi from the bus terminal to our Airbnb, our homestay, which was just, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes at the most, it's about $4.
When it comes to getting around in Sapa, it is very walkable, and it is a pretty small city center. So to walk around the entire main area of Sapa, it will take you anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. But if you would like to venture out of Sapa to go maybe to Katkat village or any other places, you can grab taxi right here. However, there is no Grab app here. You have to take the meter taxi. Sometimes you can negotiate with the driver to have it a flat rate. And there are also large golf carts to take groups around. Vietnamese people like to travel by large groups, so it is perfect to fit everyone in just one car. Sapa is a really popular tourist destination, and to our surprise, it has really cool places for you to take this perfect Instagram shot with a beautiful mountain view and really awesome structures. Right now we are at Green Farm Cafe. It is located down the hill from the city center or the town center, and it has this awesome statue behind me. It is made out of styrofoam, and you would think it is concrete, but it is so beautiful, and the background behind me is just so picturesque. It has different other structures, and it does have a little farm in here as well. Surprisingly, even though it says Green Farm Cafe and Restaurant, they do not serve any food. I don't know, maybe because it's new, but I did see some catering pictures on Google. They do serve iced teas and coffees, but no food at all. Sapa scenery is absolutely stunning, and the town itself is straight out of a fairy tale. But the worst thing about Sapa are the street vendors from the local tribe, and they come and harass you. Literally, they walk with you and they keep telling you shopping, 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 and they try to make conversation with you, ask you where you're from, where your name is, and even give you a free bracelet. But once you get that free bracelet, they will keep telling you about all the different handmade things that they do, handmade stitching, handmade silver bracelets, and you keep telling them no, I don't want to buy anything, as polite as possible, but they keep pushing and pushing. And they end up trying to charge you for that free bracelet that they give you. Sapa is nestled in the mountains. That is why there are a lot of hills and a lot of steps. And this steep incline is actually to get to a hotel. So if you have any type of walking conditions, it might be difficult for you to navigate around Sapa. Like in many places in Vietnam, you will not find too many sidewalks. A lot of times you would have to walk and share the road with motorcycles and cars.
We're here during wet season. And what does that mean? A lot of rain. Now, a struggle that I personally have, and Irina as well, is that right now I'm wearing sneakers, as you could see. That is the best advice we can give you if you come here during rainy season. The ground here, a lot of the sidewalks here and stairs, those stairs are made out, it's almost like a marble material, and when they get wet, they get very slippery. As we were just walking down here right now, Irina almost slipped. I slipped several times. I was wearing slippers. What happens is the sidewalk is made out of like this marble material, and once it gets wet, it becomes super slick, and there's a lot of hills on top of that. So I struggled a lot when I was walking here. I am now in the middle of the main square. As you can see, it is really massive. Now here in this main square, there's a lot going on. You always have a lot of vendors. It's early morning, there are already vendors out, and you see them knitting all their different arts and crafts. In the evening time, even more vendors will come out, and this place gets really lively. You'll have kids who come out, they'll bring their bicycles, their toys, they play hacky sack, there's musicians. Sometimes there's like a group, we've even seen groups of women up to like maybe 15, 20 doing dance routines out here. They're practicing for, I guess, whatever reason, but out here really gets lively come evening time. And it's really a cool place to just come and kind of just people watch and see the locals. But just know that the solicitation is very heavy here because, again, all the locals are here and they're all trying to sell you their arts and crafts. So they're going to be asking you over and over if you want to buy or go shopping. That's their term that they use. So main square, it's really nice.
We're now in the city center of Sapa, and right next to the main square you will find Sun Plaza train station. It is a pretty big train station, and this is where you take the train to go to the top of Fansipan. It's not just a train station. There is a shopping area inside, a small supermarket, and also a restaurant and cafe on top. So you can go inside and do some shopping as well. The main reason to come to Sapa is to go to the top of Fansipan. As we mentioned before, this is the tallest mountain in the entire Indochina, and to get up there, it's a journey, and the views from up there are breathtaking.
But one thing you have to keep in mind, we are amongst the mountains, which means we are amongst the clouds. And when you get up there, there's chances are that you might not see anything because it's just cloudy. Now, we've been here already 3 days and we've been eyeing the weather. It's been raining off and on, maybe raining in the morning, then rain late at night. Afternoon seems to be okay. But one thing you have to keep in mind is that the weather you experience down here is not the weather you're gonna experience up there. So just keep that in mind.
There are many tribes and local villages around Sapa, and visiting one of the villages is a really popular activity. The most popular is called Kat village. It is located the closest to Sapa center town, and you can even walk there. We created a separate video to tell you everything you need to know about visiting this village so you get the most out of your vacation. If you would like to see that video, we will leave the link in the description below. As we're walking around Sapa, we notice there are so many hotels. Everywhere you look, it's hotel, hotel, hotel. I don't even see too many places where the locals actually live. They probably live outside the town. But you can find hostels, homestays, and a variety of hotels, from the budget one, lower, starting from $15 per room and going up to $400. Depending on the season, the prices vary, but you can find anything to your liking.
The month we are here now, in August, this is when you get to see the rice fields in full growth, I should say. If you come to Vietnam during the winter season, the rice fields won't be looking like this. They won't be mature. It will be mostly water probably and mud, because that's the way it starts out, like mud. So that's what you'll see if you come wintertime. But come summertime, the rice fields are beautiful. But of course, there's a lot of rain. So choose your battle.
But September might be a better alternative for you to come. It's less rain and the rice fields are still full of rice.
And there you go.
This place right behind us is our spot. Since we've been here, it's been a little bit challenging trying to find food. Yeah, like good eats. It's been a little bit challenging for us. But right around the corner from our hotel where we just checked in today, this is our second place of staying, we found this place. We had breakfast here and the breakfast was spot on. And not only that, it's a family-owned business. How do we know that? Because we spoke to the owner for
She's
almost
so sweet.
45 minutes. We were talking to her and she was telling us all about the culture here and why things are the way they are. And we're gonna pass along some of that information to you because it does make sense and now everything clicks after speaking with her.
This place is also located just a 2-minute walk from the main square. Up the hill, you go up the stairs, and here
Voila.
it is. It is not as touristy, it is more quiet, and the owner speaks English very well.
So let's go in and we're gonna show you some of this good eats. Gee.
A lot of the food here is very Western, very recognizable to us, and the way it's prepared as well. I ordered the coconut, the special coconut rice with chicken skewers. As you can see, my dish has arrived. And no, it's not my breath that's steaming, it's the chicken. That means it came right out of the pot onto the plate. You know, a lot of times your meal comes and it's not that warm. Actually, we've had a few restaurants we ate here and we're like, why is the food not warm? This is piping hot, awesome. Also the decoration, he's chefing it up.
Damn.
This looks amazing. This looks like a high-end restaurant
I told you.
for under $6.
Told you, chef is not playing.
Let's dig in.
This meal is banging. You can see there's still smoke rising out of this. The sauce is so good. And the chicken, oh, the chicken is tender. They did warn me it did have a little kick to it, but it doesn't even really do much. You could taste it, but for me, it's within my spice tolerance. It's not that hot. Then they told me about this leaf. I forgot what they said, but they said it's a little bitter, but it goes well with the chicken. So I'm just gonna, this is definitely gonna be our spot for dinner within the next 4 days that we're here. And it's a stone throw away from our hotel, which is even better because we could just hop, skip, and jump here. We see the food here. Damn, this is good. Come here, please. Then you thank us later.
As you can see, my plate is clean. Chuseok is definitely JBO approved. Perfect textures, lots of flavors, excellent sauce. Be sure to come to Chuseok when you are in Sapa.
My friend, we are trying Vietnamese wine for the first time. Now, right here in the restaurant where we're eating, they have these jars here of fermented fruits and they brew their own. This is moonshine, guys, all right? So here we have Hmong apple. Wow, I can smell it. And this one, it's darker, it's mixed, it has a bunch of wild berries and apricot and some type of apple in here as well, and plum. So this you could smells a little bit fruitier. So now let's try this one for the first time. And mind you, this is like 38% alcohol. She was serious when she said it tastes like whiskey. But it's smooth. That's a good thing, I like that. It's smooth, I like this one. Yes, this one is sweeter because it's a bunch of different mixed fruits. But this one here, this is, So the family makes this all here. The jars you see on the ground here, they are fermenting it. It is being made, it's moonshine. They're in the back of the kitchen stirring it up and then they bring it out here and then you're like, hey, I want to try. And they have a whole bunch of different varieties too. So when you're here, you should definitely give us a try. I'm not playing, this is really good. One glass is under $2. Get your drink on, cheers. And here is the Hmong apple that's inside. I'm afraid of this because this has been soaking for I don't even know how long. So this has all the things in it. Let's see. Just as I thought, it's right here. It's strong. Oh my gosh, it's so strong.
It's like taking a shot.
Wow. It's like taking a triple shot.
We are here, and this is what we call the main strip. On this main strip here, you will see tons and tons and tons of restaurants. And the crazy thing is, these restaurants are all lit up. It's like we are walking on the Las Vegas Strip. There are lights everywhere, but the crazy thing is, like, they kind of all look alike. They even have the same decor. They also have multiple floors. Some of these restaurants even have 5 floors. You can see this whole strip is lit up. And at nighttime, it all comes alive because the lights are even brighter. So it's really cool to see how this place lights up at night.
What we didn't expect here in Sapa is the food prices, and we're passing this information to you so you get the best out of your vacation and you know what to expect. Traveling in the Southeast Asia for the past 5 months, the prices for food to eat out has been really affordable, starting from even $1.50 anywhere to $5 is the usual price for even dinner per plate per person. But here in Sapa, prices are significantly higher. They go anywhere from $10 to $15 per plate. And it's not that it's a fancy restaurant, it's regular restaurants. I looked online and on any menus, and they go anywhere starting from $10.
Our time here in Sapa was really great. We got to go around. Secondly, is to go down to all the local villages and do homestays. We didn't get a chance to do that just because it's rainy season and it was just pouring every morning, every night. It was downpours. So we didn't want to trek down to the villages and have to deal with the rainy situation. So we didn't get a chance to do that, maybe on our second time coming back to Sapa. But all in all, Sapa is a very charming place. You know, it has its pros and it has its cons, but all in all, we really enjoyed our time here. And we stood here for 6 nights.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Come on, so much for watching, and as usual,
Just be out with us. Cheers.